Sure if it's getting easier or what. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. I think it took a little moment to catch back up. Save. Nicely done. Alright, things is moving a little bit quicker out here now. Let me actually put my okay. Yeah, I gotta okay. I'm gonna fix this one. That next time I come up here, I'm gonna fix this one. So just so that one looks pretty decent, bro. I needed to figure out, well, which side do I want to put it on? Should I move her right here, or should I move her to this corner? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna fix that though. Okay. Probably should just move her to this corner, right? Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Paolo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla del graffiti. Sono il tuo capo. Gihareh. Io sono Gihareh. Io sono Gihareh. It's a full moon tonight. I tell you what, man. It's a full moon tonight, ain't it? Yes, sir. It's a full moon, Bible. Move, y'all. I got it. I'm trying to figure. Do I need to change this one at all, or am I good? Are we good on this one? I'm trying to make sure we good on everything, bro. I still, I needed to edit that, right? I needed to edit that. These ones is alright. We're good on these. What? Man, there is like, but I do stuff so quickly, man. I do it so quickly. And some stuff I just gotta, like, low-key just gotta remember to do. Just remember to do. I might delete them pictures. I don't want them pictures no more. I made a video already. I said my intro. Impostore resta. Io sono tuo capo. Yeah, buddy. We're on. I just wanna be the seatbelt. Oh, you can't really tell. This picture probably needs to be zoomed out. No. I'm not sure how much of these I had like shown, so, but now there are options. There are options now. We're gonna have to play. I'm gonna have to play with these to see which one. Like this is just cool. I gotta play with these to figure out which one was which, bro. I'm trying to figure something out. Oh, I was trying to get through here. I was trying to get through here, see how these is gonna look like that. I was trying to figure out which one of these is gonna be the best backdrop. That was too close. I'm just interfering with that one. That ain't too close, but I had some pictures, bro. I had some pictures, bro. That was earlier this year. Man. 2025, man. Bro, that's the last thing I got from Forever 21 was this right here, and I drew on it and I cut it. I think that was what. And I think why did I? For some reason, I had to go do something. Did I got all three guitars? I only got one guitar right here. There was some reason why I had to go do this one as well. I just don't. I think the angle or something like that for the other ones. So, but I want to keep her on this shit. But what other one? Yeah, I might have to. Not a bull that can't be rode, or a cowboy that can't be thrown. Need some good wallpapers. I'm gonna keep her shit right there. I'm gonna keep her shit. I just gotta figure her shit out. I gotta figure out if I'm gonna put her on this side or put her on this side, so I can just kick it, just be good, just be cool. The moon just not popped back up. Do we got a Q&A? I guess I'll wait for that. I done pressed the button. Hopefully. Okay, Q&A. What is the Q&A for today? Well, again, I'm still trying to figure out episode. I'm trying to figure out 21. Now, I know kind of sort of making me excited for whatchamacallit. Who are these bitches? Bitches that look like rock stars. That give rock star vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fine shit. Oh, yeah. All fine shit. All fine shit out here, bro. I seen her. I said a bitch on a bull is a bitch for me, as long as she ain't on no bullshit. I'm trying to tell you. All fine shit, bro. All fine shit. I'm trying to show y'all the same thing I be seeing on the algorithms. I ain't want to be a seatbelt so bad in my life. Just right there. Just. Nah, it used to be this one job. You know the one, like, you know how you whatchamacallit, and then there's this one job. I used to fall asleep, and she used to send me a selfie of, like, me falling asleep on her chest. I miss her now. Those be the things you miss, bro. I'm like, yo, why? I used to get mad, like, yo, why you always taking pictures every time I go to sleep? Catching me slacking. I don't think I had these ones out there, bro. I don't think I had these ones out there. Pop your shit. Fine shit. Yeah. You can't say that she don't be in the gym. You can't say that she don't work out. She trying to put some shit on to let y'all know. She said she can dress, but she gotta let y'all know, like, bitch, it's a body under here. She said it's covered up. I got something to cover it up. I just gotta let you know. It's shit like that. It's shit like that. That's you know, when a bitch puts some shit on and she got some, she can cover it up easily if she wanted to. She'd be like, you know how to like pretty and put up. This is vibes. This is vibes. I gotta. Now I ain't gonna be the one. I'll go back and I'll link they whatchamacallits. I don't follow them. I don't follow them. No, I don't follow them. They just pop up. I'm like, all right, double tap. I'm a simple man. I ain't gonna follow him. I ain't gonna DM. But I will be. Boom. Nah, actually, I may have left a comment. I may have left a comment or two. But yeah, this is more Rockstar vibes. This is more like not even like Rockstar vibes. I'm not even sure like what type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? The one she gives, if I was on the cowboy shit, the Rockstar shit, but this like, yeah, this when this because this is a pose. Like they're like classic vintage poses that like, you know what I'm saying, to have her do. Now, it's just like a maxi dress or a mini dress. But the sundresses, I ain't gonna say every pose and everything is for everybody. It's certain Johns that can pull it off. She, it's, it's certain Johns that can pull it off. I like when they did that. I like that. That's fun. You know what I'm saying? She was on some model shit. She was. These are the ones where you look at like, what's the vibe? What's going on? Where we at? What's going on? I'm just glad. Whatever the venue was, it called for this. Whatever that was. However do you want it? However, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call fine shit. Oh yeah, do your shit. Pop your shit. Oh yeah. She was just very. She's just the beauty in her shit was just like just straight up just natural. You know what I'm saying? And the only like whatchamacallit, it's not even like a pitfall or anything like that, but it's just the fact that like she don't gotta try too hard, and so like that's the, you know what I'm saying. And those be the like the difference in it. You know they say you can't teach certain things. They say there's certain things that say you can't teach. It's either in you or it's not. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty, loyal to the soil. Make sure your car got some oil. And when you slap that, no Call of Duty. Got a little bit of recoil. Always remember, if another man can make her laugh and giggle, he can make her ass clap and jiggle. Remember that. You don't want no friendly ass bitch laughing at another nigga's jokes. I'm just saying. Anyway, so the vibe that is, and it's like, why, like the videos and shit, like the vibe is effortless, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It ain't this ain't third, but at the same time, that's where it be like the difference. And you don't really know why, you know what I'm saying? So like that's why it's like all right, you appreciate it, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's two parts. Like there's somewhere it's like you appreciate the Johns, for instance. She probably be in the gym just enough, you know what I'm saying? Just enough. But there's another version. I remember this one John. Oh, okay. The dude, his name is Duke, but it's not Duke Dennis. His name is Duke, and he got he on some fitness whatever too. And I think these two, him and his shorty, like they was both fitness whatchamacallits. And if you see her, she like, you know what I'm saying. But the things that she's interested in ain't this and the third, and how she sees herself, how she views herself. Basically, what like the Johns who reach, you know, certain pinnacles in this and third, and they still got this drive, this motivation, this kick to really like. Those is the ones. You know what I'm saying? Those is the ones. Now the other beauty part in her shit is the fact that she comes across like personality wise, she comes across very like easygoing, and that's another thing. So those are two different things, bro. Those are two different things, and I get it, but you know, it's a time and place for everything. Sometimes you can be easygoing. Sometimes you need to just you gotta be exciting. Sometimes you gotta be spontaneous. I don't know. You know how people are like, I don't know why that's so hard to find. Everything, perfection. I don't know why perfection is so hard to find. But yet, you know what perfection look like. You know what perfect is. Because if you had it, you like, oh, this shit perfect. This shit perfect, bro. So, it's some dope shit. Type shit. Now, this is, so yesterday did good. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday did good. Like, really good. Today, doing good, doing good. And now it's just a matter of what? Maybe shit. Like thinking about it, it'd be like, oh, no. But just a couple more hours to just, whatchamacallit, a couple more hours to, I guess, like 3 hours, three, yeah, 3.5. Just that's all we gotta do. Just about 3.5 more, and then we kind of like kick it back up when I go to sleep this morning. Man, the thing's like when I go to sleep this morning, I will, Yeah, I'm gonna just go sleep. My way back up. The only goal for today, again, is to make some more merch. Now, I think I need to try to fit. Well, it was a matter of fixing a couple of these shirts. So like, let me see if it shows. Okay, boom. It was all three. These ones I'm like okay with. I don't gotta fix that or nothing. It is. This one's actually okay too. Like this one was a decent shirt. It was. I think the last two. It was this one. And it's simply just adding my logo up there. That's it. Maybe potentially. So I may not because what I wish was like to wear a shirt out and somebody asks what's the brand and I can sit here and say my logo right there. That's one thing. Or to just say I designed it. No, those are things to sit there and talk about. Those are things to sit there and talk about as far as like what would somebody want to wear? You know what I'm saying? What would somebody want to wear? And again, one of the things I appreciated about the Yeezy brand, there is no Adidas, you know what I'm saying, marking here or there. Like, I think they had a little mark somewhere, but I think the Yeezy is on the inside. So, other than that, I'm trying to figure out as well. I mean, I think, well, that can just be either thing, right? It can just be it's good to have a mix of both, right? Where sometimes you got your logo and then sometimes you got your design. You just put the design together and just you know what I'm saying? I think that's both. I think that's all right. But it's the I'm gonna have to not have to, but I'm gonna do it just for it's like you know, so sometimes, like, okay, with the like dope shit. How somebody know you're like your joint is real or not? So on the first 450s, they were not all black, and I won't fucking with it. But that was one of the things. Like the back of the 450 had like this brown whatever. And it was just the back of it, and I was just like, "Yo!" And I think that was like in purpose. I think that was purpose. I just waited until the utility black ones came out. I was like, "Nah, fuck that." Is it? Yeah, utility black. I waited till that came out for such and such. So other than that, that's how I think I'll go with it. But so, and it's a small thing. I'll try it. I'll put it back just to put the logo up there. But those was I made all the stuff where it's like if somebody would want it, they would have to have the link to be able to get it. So I just mm, it's a thing. It's a thing I could sit there and say. Mm, I'm not. I don't like when people do that. I can't stand when people do that. I can't. I don't like when people like they try to tell you what you are or are not, how you feeling or anything. I do not like that. Like yeah, like for some reason I don't know why, but it bothers you. It bothers you for some reason, and that's some shit that I don't have to understand. That's some shit for you to understand. And I don't have to sit here and try to figure out why you bothered and why you feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like that joint is just that's one of those weird little things that people do, man. That's one of the weird things that people do. And like they'll tell you either how you feeling, oh you this or you that, and he's like, no. Like the way that y'all misread people is amazing. The way that like, bitch, read the room. Like the way that y'all misread and misinterpret shit, loud and wrong. Loud and wrong. Loud and wrong, bro. So, and that's just I just got a cool, chill ass vibe, and I don't like me wanting, cigars and whatchamacallit. It's just because I think it's cool and I like to have it in my videos and whatnot. I don't need nothing to be as fly or as funny or as charismatic as I am. Like I'm just naturally, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I don't give a fuck about all the other shit. People love this claim they like this, they that. I'm me. I'm me. I don't give a fuck about all this shit. Like, and then like who the fuck are you to call somebody else a whore? Like, what are you? Who are you? Like, these bitches, like, you don't know these bitches from a can of paint. So, like, these bitches got the confidence and the body to do whatever. Like, who the fuck are you to call another bitch a whore? What does that make you? Everybody's a whore, they're just selling different parts of themselves. Everybody's a whore, they just sell different parts of themselves. So, that be the one thing, like, to misjudge somebody based off of what they got on, what they dressing and whatnot, and you just not as fly as them, you don't look as good as them, you not as charismatic, this and the third, and like that's one that's one of them whatchamacallit, James, right? The psychology terms niggas want to talk about projections. They talk about projections and shit. Like, how the fuck you get this and that out of da? So, man, they fly, they fly. Mm, and shit, they look good. They look good. A sense of humor is something that you cannot buy. A sense of humor is something that you cannot buy. Intelligence? I don't know. Intelligence, I don't know about that. School is free until you gotta go to college. School is free until you gotta go to college. Pop your shit. Oh yeah, do your shit. Pop your shit. Oh yeah. So I forgot to put her on the shirt. So I think I'm gonna put her on the shirt. And I put her in a couple. I put her in a couple. So that was literally why I had which one earlier. Which I was like, yo, let me look for the what do I want to look for? I was looking for some more Jones that's dressed rock star type shit, like on some vibes where maybe I could have typed in Cowboy Carter. You know what I'm saying? See I ain't I see what the shorties was dressing like at the on the Beyonce tour. Matter of fact, I gotta figure out. Oh yeah, nah. So the Chris Brown meet and greet. This shorty, whatchamacallit, um, this shorty put her some girl picture was going whatchamacallit. So I was trying to figure out when is Chris Brown. I'm trying to figure out he did a Europe tour, and then I'm trying to see like I forgot when the dates were for you know what I'm saying, for the U.S. So that's gonna be whatchamacallit. You know what I'm saying? See the shorties come out of this joint. I don't know. Like this, like, cause this is supposed to be the 20 year, supposed to be the 20 year jit. So I think I went to the last two. Not even say like the last two. The one he did with Lil Baby, one of them ones, and then the one that had whatever one that had privacy and whatnot up there. That shit, man. The fear of missing out. When you feel like you like, damn, I missed this shit. I ain't gonna be able to go to this one, go to that one. Yeah, and because you know how like the things that to miss is on some like wedding. Some birthdays, people like, they gonna have another birthday. I'm only turning this age once. Um, so those be that. Those be another thing. Mm, I'm not sure about anything else. Pressure about anything else. Boy, that moon is like the size of a quarter or a nickel. It's looking really bright right now. That thing is super bright right now. I need me a telescope. See it even better. See it even better. Need me a telescope, bro. Do your shit. Pop your shit. Yeah. Also, I've been yeah, just being disciplined. Just man. So the question I was thinking about earlier was, it be the middle part. It be the middle part. When do you work the hardest? In the beginning or in the end? And I think, man, like I said, like when it came down to the clothes, when I first started with the, you know what I'm saying, just the cuts and the rips and the burns, it was too much. And then I got to a point of like, okay, you might want to stop, don't do this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it took a lot of experimentation with that. Same thing with the editing. So like, when it comes to editing, when it comes to like my first, I still like some of my favorite music video edits were still some of my first ones. I got a lot that I kind of just don't even remember, but some of my favorite edits were like my first ones. So that'd be another thing. Like, I was just thinking about that. Like, I when I first started, bro, and it's almost just like what's that thing called? Well, I can't mention it. It's almost like, how do I explain this? What the fuck? Okay. Oh, so when it comes to like patience and being a perfectionist, like my 15-year-old self, me drawing as a teenager is one thing, and me drawing now is like, man, like my patience, like when it get to like certain parts, there's certain parts that me at 15, I would have been, I gotta get this right, and me at whatchamacallit, bro, you know what I'm saying? So, and there are like things that like when I first started this shit, I was like, oh, I gotta. Now I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But I do. There are some of those. Oh yeah, wait. So like when it come down to the just record the put like it don't even be matter about what's being said. It be the it ain't worry about what's being said. It be the bro. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, once like the edit of, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 the edit part. Um, so that was one thing I like. It shouldn't have took this long to notice, but it was a thing. Anything else? Anything else? So, mm, hmm. because it was about the video. But it's something I just gotta, I guess, still just wait, come to me. And I'm not sure. Yo, this thing, bro. Again, go to sleep, wake up, I don't know how long. Like, you know how, like when is it gonna subside? When is this gonna subside, bro? Like, that is crazy. And so, oh yeah, my discipline part is, I did good yesterday, today, it's just, but either, oh, you know, another thing that's supposed to be coming up apparently, they're apparently, like, they've been, and I don't even want to speak on it, I don't want to speak on it because I don't even, like, I didn't read too much into it, or they was talking about, okay, like, there's a lot of, like, AI generated content, reused content, and whatever, right? It was AI generated, it's just like low effort, and there's just, like, faceless channels, all this shit, right? So there was like, it's supposed to be a switch on like the 15th, but I was like, it didn't apply to me, so I'm like, I don't really care. I didn't really care. But I didn't look into it to see what it's supposed to be about. I didn't look into it to see what it's supposed to be about. Ah, bro, man, this shit, yeah. Waiting. It's either, I don't know how, like, okay, so like the other day, it was, um, I don't know what it was. I'm not sure what made me like, man, I'm just gonna go. And just, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what's the hesitation for tonight or last night. If that's not gonna make too much sense. Okay, so basically, what I'm trying to say is like, you know how sometimes you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go do this. And then another time you're like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. And I'm trying to figure out like yesterday and today. So I was like, nah, you know, I ain't gonna. And the time is still spent, you know. The time is still spent. So I'm kind of, you know, you wait for like a good moment, an exciting moment, an exciting time. A good moment, an exciting moment, an exciting time. To just really, you know, be like, okay, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna do that. Like, I got like a, I got like, not a script, but I got like a little thing. I'm like, okay, these are some things I want to say. But that shit. But those haven't made me be like, oh yeah, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? And I still don't know about like. Well, I guess I should kind of like look at the episodes on the playlist on the podcast. And like I said, I do and don't like. It's nice that it's like it's intentional. It's nice that it's intentional, but that slows up the creative process. That definitely like slows up the creative process. So, like those are two different things. And then the other part I'm remembering is like, I think number 95 and 96. But that was because of my energy. Like just the whole day, I was just like, man, my energy level was just low at that time. So that was different. That was different. Mm, other than that, bro, this mother, run no fucking way. Then, oh, the biggest thing is Ventuna, episode 21. Episode 21. Oh shit. The hell? Time is it? Bro. Shit. Bro, you know, you see anybody at certain times. But I can't question anybody because I'm also, you know what I'm saying? I can't question anybody being here because I'm also here. So, it'd be a whole thing. I'm trying to say fucking direction. There you go. So, I'm not sure why I'm, like, mentally I'm hung up on how to approach episode 21. Oh, simply no juice, but simply it could have been the Pokemon shit. It simply could be the Pokemon shit. But I kind of already did a whole little live segment talking about that. The spin would be the. I might want to write that down. The spin would be the the part of Mewtwo's like problem. You understand why Mewtwo's a villain, like clearly, like it's set right there. What's today's actually? Okay, ideas. I actually have a whatchamacallit. Mm, I actually have a whatchamacallit. What's this? Okay, magazine. Okay, Mewtwo's Dilemma. That's an idea for episode 21. Ventuno. Episode 21. That's an idea for that. That's an idea for that. Yes, the human thing. The human creator. I should better remember that. I should better remember that. What is this? Dot, 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 dot. You know how you ever, like, somebody asks you something and you be like, you got to sit there and to ask yourself, like, how should I respond to this? Like, what the fuck does it look like? Like, bro. And like, you don't even be trying to be rude or nothing. It's just like, for wherever you at and what you doing, like, you know how long I've been doing what I've been doing. Like, It's just a regular ass vlog. I don't know. I'm prepping and planning for more videos. It's a podcast. It's a channel. It's a YouTube. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. Like, bro, if you go and look at like other lives and shit, those like there's some you like I don't know what the fuck this is, what the fuck going on. Like you can sit there and watch them call it for like long enough, but like this shit and like for me to have over like 9,000 videos, like I don't like to question people's intelligence. I like to just like talk in such a way so people can question their own intelligence. Like, hey, bro, that's what I like to do, bro. That's what I like to do. And you know how people ask questions that they know the answer to, and whenever it's like those type of like spaces and realms of like you, and then like you really got to sit here and like learning how to talk to dumb people, learning how to talk to dumb people, how to talk to insecure people, how to talk to like conniving people, people who be scheming and plotting, like and like you know because the one joint in the book is like hiding or masking like your intentions, right? How do you hide or mask your intentions? And you know like a sign of intelligence, you can't let a bitch know like how smart you are, how intelligent you are, nothing. Like you got to play fucking dumb to the, you got to play dumb to the dummy, boy. And and I just, what be getting me sometimes is how the dummy don't know that you playing dumb, and you be like, oh shit, I'm doing this too well. Hey, bro, I'm like, oh shit, I got it. I'm like, damn, this person, they don't even know you joking, or you know, they don't understand this like that. And you like, damn, I shouldn't even, I shouldn't have engaged at all. I shouldn't have just engaged, bro. Bro, that'd be the worst shit. Like niggas don't catch like sarcasm or jokes or something. You be like, oh fuck. It's a simple bitch. I gotta explain this to you. That's when it got me to one. Like, just, I'm like, bro, why the fuck? But you know, some people just don't respond to certain shit. Some people just don't respond. But I, it's like it's a game. You know, it's a game of um, like some people don't understand. Like like good or bad, it does not matter. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like comments or whatever it is, the algorithm don't fucking, you know what I'm saying, that third. So I'll continue to troll. I'll continue to troll. I be trolling people because that's why I feel like I'm like, this is just a troll. You know what I'm saying? So let me just troll back. But then it's like those people who's like they not understanding that like you really don't care about what they just said, and you don't care about who they are, none of that, and you just like I'm just trolling back. I don't really care. But they actually like really kind of mad, like, oh, well, shit, fire. Yeah, like I'm just trying to live my life and do my thing. I'm just trying to live my life, do my thing. That's for sure. That is for sure. But again, it for me in certain spaces, it really is, you know, that, and this is exactly why I made that video. Exactly why I made that video. Like the fact that I have to eat like, and I think they can. I'm pretty sure anybody else. I'm not. I'm pretty sure there's other people who also be like, yo, I have to be the one to experience this ugly ass side of this person. And I have to be able to experience that for, you know what I'm saying, this person, or having to be the recipient of that, what, you know what I'm saying, of this character. And the dark side always raises its head, you know what I'm saying? Off with the head. So, I'm okay with, you know what I'm saying, humbling bitches nowadays. At first, I used to let people, you know what I'm saying? I used to let their ego get big. I don't let niggas' egos get too big no more. I'm okay with the ego death. If I had to be the one to kill your ego, so be it. I just, like when people like save face, like that is a. I'm not sure if there's a. I might need to figure out another way to say that. You know what I'm saying? For like a lot of people and just in general, like save face. Because it's like the times and the moments of people just, you know what I'm saying, for whatever they're trying to do, like to this rises and this and that third. It's like, save face, bitch. Like, calm down, pipe down. You know what they used to say? Have several seats. Have a glass of water with your thirsty ass, bro. It's something. I'm gonna have to figure. We're gonna have to figure something out. We need a 2025 version. We need a 2025. Pop the balloon, bitch. If we had to put your ass in a lineup, pop the balloon, bitch. They're like, why'd you pop the balloon? Bitch got ugly ass energy. I can't even. Hey, bro, that is one of them shows, bro. That shit don't be making no goddamn sense, bro. That shit don't be making no sense, bro. Either the question asked or the response, and you be like, and then it be the ones who like, it be the ones who like try to explain. They cared enough to explain, and then the person still just don't. They can't wrap their head around it. I'm like, oh fuck, cause that be. I'm like, oh god, these niggas. Oh gosh, they don't understand. They not understanding, bro. So the next John, bro. The next John. That could be a segment too. Like these are little segments and whatnot. Maybe kind of sort of. I mix other shit into it. Maybe kind of sort of. It's going, and then I was on like episode. It's gonna be an episode. We, but we got like I got 2, 3. It's shit. It's really like 3, bro. It's really like 3, bro. When does the sun come up sooner? It must be in the winter, right? Because the sun stays out later now in the summer. Like the days are longer, and then maybe it's not even like the day is longer, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of like, sometimes you just think about something. The back of this whatchamacallit came off, bro. This motherfucking journal, bro. Come on, man. This shit gotta stay together. Just stay together. The spine. I'm trying to think about that, right? So, a what the fuck am I trying to say? So, I'm not sure. Does the sun come up earlier and also set earlier in the winter? And does the sun, because if that's the case, it can't necessarily be. Well, I mean, bro, trying to figure out how much sunlight you actually have. Oh, 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 oh. Bro, see, this shit been coming out, bro. But how much sunlight is that? Do you actually have? Like, how long does the sun actually have? Type shit. Because you can't say it's longer. It's a longer day if the sun rises earlier. You can't say it's a longer day. Mm-hmm. So anything, I'm kind of we done got like a couple mixes now. Pokemon shit. But and that may, I don't know. And just because it's not gonna happen right now today, because it didn't happen about. I don't know, but those I think I got. I don't know, man. And then it's like this, right? That's always the thing, though. The stuff now and then deciding what the stuff to do now and the stuff to do later. The stuff to do now and the stuff to do later. Mm, mm, mm. And you know what somebody said the other day? Like, well, I think I mentioned that, John. But I don't know. I don't. I think I think that shit is kind of weird though. Like, at what age, like, do you reach like peace? You know what I'm saying? At what, like, an age to like reach peace, where it's on some nah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know like how a bitch can get to a certain age, and the bitch still ain't got peace. That is something. That is something. I don't know. Like, and and you know it is weird. And it is weird because you know like some like for the people who have it and they whatever age and this and that like maybe they don't want it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You know like the things said and done like a bitch don't choose ain't choosing peace. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Now, one of the things is how you realize that. What do I want to say? Oh, with confrontation or even addressing like problems or issues, and how do you do that peacefully? You know, a difference in views and whatnot. Mm, that's the thing. Because again, at a certain age, you know the right from wrong. Nobody really has to be. That doesn't have to be explained. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of okay, you either just wanted to do or say what you wanted to do or say, and there's like you knew whether it was right or wrong. You just chose to do it. That's what you wanted to say or do. So that's always a thing. That's always a thing. Um, like when addressing some like things like that. When addressing things like that, um, that's you know what I'm saying. It's like you know what I'm not because the dude literally whatchamacallit. Okay, this video I had seen it a while ago, but it popped back up on my journey today. Dude said, and he didn't make a big argument or a fuss or you know what I'm saying about it. He said he just left. You know what I'm saying? But again, and even vocalizing, and he was like, he was like, he vocalized the part, and he said, if I even have to like explain like this, you know what I'm saying, why this is not okay or this and that third to you or anybody, then you're not for me. If I even had to explain that. So she said something, and again, she even said this. I forget what she said. She said something on some. I don't even remember. It was just irrelevant. And then when he kind of when he was like, you know what, there's stuff I can still say, but I don't even. Let's just agree that I don't ever want to see you again. It was just like, and it was just like, yo, son. And it was like, it was at this moment she could have chose this and chose not. It was she chose this thing, this moon shining. This moon is shining. Oh yeah. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Bro, it's too many weird ones, bro. What the fuck? Bro. So like one of my motivations now, right? One of my motivations now is like, okay. So for instance, again, this is like this ain't me, you know what I'm saying? I got control over what I put out and like I was a teacher, so it was like moderating and managing and like okay, in teaching, a student could raise their hand or not raise. A student could say something, but that could be like not relevant or pertaining to the what's going on. And it don't gotta be too far off task, and you gotta be able to handle it so that it can get redirected back to the topic at hand, like to be more focused, right? So, just like that's one thing. So like I had the Pokemon. I'm saying talking about that, and if it ain't related to that, then that's why I had to just end that stream so I can start this one. Then on this one, you get these and like how some people can. I'm not even sure. Like you have to like continue to whatchamacallit otherwise. So like let's say they throw off your mood, they throw off the topic, this and that, and that was the point, like of a distraction. So from you doing what you're supposed to be doing what you would have been doing naturally doing. Whereas, you know what I'm saying, and like that's a thing, right? To get you off topic, off task, not focused, discouraged. So, and John, now it's just like, all right, now it's just a matter of you just gotta keep the joint going, keep it going. Um, and where we at? It's really like 2 or 3, bro. It's really like 2 or 3. So hours. It's like 2 or 3 hours. Sheesh. We can make it. We can make it, bro. Well, the time is gonna pass anyway. It's just how are you gonna spend the time? 2 or 3 hours. See. Yesterday I did really good. Trauma's the best gateway drug. Yesterday I did really good, man. So, and that may be also be partially what I still need to keep on doing. I gotta keep doing. I gotta show y'all some fun shit. Cause I need to see myself next to that. That's another thing too. Like seeing. That's why I had like the Lamborghinis and all this other shit. Like you gotta see yourself in next to with this that the third. I'm also a little bit what do call it? Cause like it rained earlier. like off and on them little bits, and so a humid night. Those are interesting, man. That's interesting. The moon. Other people was also picking up on what was it? Today's the 10th, so technically the 7th was when it was the 7. You know. I seen a nice little John, but she ain't stand up at all. Or just like, I'm like, yo, what the hell? The other bitch, it was, at some point, you was able to see some. But this one, I was like, yeah. Even her page, like, I was like, yeah, what? Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna watch it. But at least she was pretty, though. At least she was pretty. She ain't, word-wise, she wasn't as good as the other shorty. She wasn't as good as the other shorty. Darling, da, 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 me. I don't know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Bro. What is the reaction to have, bro? You know what I'm saying? I keep saying, like, I be tired of everyone to you, man. You know, it's like, because, like, you don't do something initially, and then it's another thing. So, just make a mental note. Make a mental note. Like, what the hell is about today and just now, bro? Like, okay, so episode 21, I said, oh, the Mewtwo shit. The Mewtwo shit. It was a cool, it was a thing. It was definitely a thing. He was created. He said, um, he was created and shit. his purpose. He said he was an experiment. He didn't want to just be an experiment. Then the next one, he said, what's my purpose? He says, to serve your master. I thought we was equals. I thought we was partners. And he keeps going. So he decides to make his own destiny. I need to watch the back end again one more time before he wipes their memory. He shouldn't. Why did he do that? Why did that happen? That'd be the last. I just need to like refresh again. Even after I just saw the movie, I gotta do that part again. But watch that. Watch that part one more time. The battle, not the battle. Mewtwo, he sees. He sees. I'm not sure. Was it Ash's sacrifice? Or Pikachu and the Pokemon? He was like, okay. Yeah, but I don't want it to get too convoluted though. So what's just gonna be a video? What's gonna be an episode? Either one, neither one of them is seeming to be what I don't know. I'm not sure just yet. And the reason I say that is because yeah, neither one of them are screaming like, oh, this is episodio. It screams, no, video. Like, right now I have 2 video ideas, but not like big rock slide. It's not doing that for me right now. And then like it'd be scary people like that be like, man, I don't want them type of Jones that just go message people and this and the third. Like, who sent you? Why are you here? Trying to start something. Wanna be starting something. Got to be starting something. Dun dun dun. Yeah, yeah. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, yeah. Stuck in the middle. This is. Yeah, press all this stuff. Press all this stuff again. Yeah, I still go against that. Them just move too much. Yeah, it's gonna have to be an event type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be an event, like, or not even an event. I know for sure I have like another one that's like, yeah. God's worth. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. And I would even like, it would be worth saving to, or just be able to be like, yeah, 2 years, 24, 23, yeah, 2 years, bro. Like the end of the month. Like the end of the month. I think. I think it was that. Yeah. I think it was 29th. 29th day. And then when I was thinking about those first few episodes, one, modeling type shit. Two, ducks. Three, guerrilla tactics. Four was um, you get out, you back free. And five would have been the travel vlog type shit. Now I haven't been to a new, like as far as like a lounge, type of thing goes. Mm. Oh, and I wouldn't mind going up there either. So I could go up there and actually like I could go there and eat. Puff. I don't think it's like the music playing in the background, so that's another thing. But I could at least get some. It's the whole going here, going there, you know what I'm saying, the outfit. But I wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying, putting some clothes on and going to the lounge, to do like a 2 year celebration. Um, a 2 year celebration, bro. Basically, the 2 years is if episode 21 doesn't come before then the 2 year one is definitely like one, two. Like the 2 year one is it. Um, is there any like pitfalls, challenges, highlights? Like I wrote down the journey part of it. Not the journey part, but like the ones that were like these are like after going through this experience, and which ones I really like, gravitated towards and really just motivated me. Then it would be, I guess, with the consistency, but yeah, it would be the consistency of just trying to, have it. And so that is, mm, that came down to, um, you know, not working and this and the third. And I was finally able to, I didn't get to a point of like being consistent with it as far as like the episodes and shit until like after a year. And even then, it was not like limitations, but I was still walking, so it was like I still had to try to save and manage. Then It wasn't until this year I finally got to a point where like it's just gonna be. I was like, it was possible to sit there and do streaks of like how many days to just keep it continuously going before running out. And like once you run out, like I was that was another thing. Like I was finally able to get to a point where I could get consistent. I was finally able to get to a point where I could be consistent. And it was, you know, but now I'm trying to figure out why the hell did it. I'm trying to figure out. Like, I was on. I feel like I was on a streak when the streak when it stopped. And now I for sure ain't even keeping up with even trying to have a streak. So I had a streak. The longest streak was 51 days. And I right now, like I'm not even sure, but maybe I was getting to a point of like, nah, I can just, you know what I'm saying, keep it going, keep it, and just like keep it up. I think that's why I was closest to it. There wasn't gonna be it. It wasn't gonna be a week. Yeah, and I think that's how it went. I think when 2025 started, I started 47 straight days. Then it was 2 days, and then it was I went for I had 47 after those 2 days. I went for 51, and I think I was keeping it up. I was keeping it up. Man. I could see why, you know, when you finally get to a point of saying, you know, oh man, oh yeah, what you doing? I gotta deal with. Oh, I can check something. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, like, so you know, it's technically. Yeah, I might today. I might, you know what I'm saying. I might do that. I might do it. You know what I'm saying. Do you celebrate before or after? And what do you really celebrate? But maybe you should celebrate after, right? You want the for sure. Don't count your, don't count your eggs. What's that shit called? Before they hatch. I'm excited, man, and how to go about it. How to go about it. shit wouldn't be difficult. It's just each one. I mean, that was it. Cause and now the other one little part. So sometimes you can mix a couple things within a video, but then when it comes down to like, okay, what's the title of this video? You're like, okay, this a whole bunch of shit happening here. You got this moon. Definitely gonna have to get this moon visual. Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be more or less illuminated? Man, I'm excited. I'm trying to. We technically got still two. Still got two, bro. 2 hours. Still debating it. Still debating it, man. Cause what's it gonna be? Yeah, I'm still watching. Not. Yeah, tomorrow gonna be. This shit is another day. It's literally tomorrow. It look good though. I'm kind of sort of trying to think of like if I grab this camera and the moon look decent in the background, I might just like, man, fuck it, let's get a video. That's what it's gonna be up for another 2 hours. It's gonna be up for another 2 hours. So. Yeah, thinking about it. But it's something worth exciting. It's something I'm not even sure if it's like. Yeah, it is definitely worth celebrating. It's definitely worth celebrating. It's definitely worth celebrating. The other thing is the lack of stars. It's crazy. It's funny. Mm, like prior to, it was like, I'm not gonna say a lot of stars, but it was some stars. And I don't know what took me so long to finally just not even like really, but to even just just sit here and appreciate the moon. Sit here and appreciate it. Just getting to appreciate it. Just even getting to appreciate it. So, trying to separate. My bandits tapping in. Where have you been at? I needed my bandits. Niggas was ganging up. Niggas was coming out the woodworks. I was like, well, all this weird ass energy. Oh man. I was like, this weird ass energy. I was like, oh shit. It's the full moon. Bro, I'm looking at this thing right now, bro. I'm looking at this thing right now. Oh man. I'm just admiring it. And just to appreciate the different levels of appreciation you have at different times in life or whatever, bro. So, oh my goodness. Oh, I don't even know if you whatchamacallit. I don't know if you may have or may not have a saw. So when I was making some merch today, but you know, putting different stuff together. This was one. I think it was the front and the back. This was one. Yeah. So I think one of the challenge is like how when I was talking to you. So that's the back, that's the back, and that's the back. Like that's easy. But like putting those pictures together and these and so it really was like this one, like the collage thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Putting collages together and how you mixing them and whatnot, and like doing that on a shirt. So I think that's one. And so magazine, I had to put look. I fuck with that one with the two justices. Yeah. So like the magazine and the comic book, and it's like the way this shit is looking and going is just like I can just put this here, put this here, put this here, and you know what I'm saying, to give off those type of vibes. It was newspaper, magazine, comic book. I wrote them down. I wrote them down. So, oh, oh, this is just another one I gotta look for, and then maybe like a bull rider type of shirt. But um, I'm not sure if you feel like talking about art. I'm not sure if you feel like talking about art or not. But what's up with you? What you got going on as far as the creative endeavors? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Husband and wife. And I think to myself, what a wonderful life. So everything. How's it going for y'all, man? How's it going for y'all? What is the creative pursuits and endeavors we all tapping into? What's the show? What show we watching on Netflix? Show we watching on Netflix. Is it a series? Is it just a one-off? You know, Netflix got reality TV now. Make some chicken tenders. Oh, okay. Look, hey, the food, hey, get the chicken tenders right. About to eat good. Watch a show called The Waterfront. It's a series. Okay. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. And then you gotta come back, let us know. Is it worth watching or is it skippable? Is it worth watching or is it skippable? You know what I'm saying? How's work and how is um, how's the balance of keeping creativity high and managing this beautiful, wonderful thing we call life. Man, work is cool. It's big. The holidays. What holidays? Or like that's actually I don't even know. Do they go to school around the same time? What holidays? The holidays is ain't for us. Oh, school holidays. Oh, just because people are out. Um, and they ain't gotta go. Other than that, just trying to scheme about what to um, episode 21. I got a couple ideas for what we got. Every 3 months, the school's got 2 weeks off. Every 3 months. Damn, that's year round? That's one of them year round schools? I'm like, I've heard of this concept before. Every 3 months, 2 weeks off. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. I guess so. It's all okay. It's like, no. These things don't really make much sense. And then a month off for Christmas. Whew. If it was up to you, what would the school schedule be? Over here, it's for the most part, it's August or September until May or June. August and August, September is usually to start. If it starts in August, it'll end in May. If it starts in September, it'll end in June. And a month off is unfathomable. A month off is unfathomable. That's not happening. The most is maybe two and some change. Um, yeah, over here it's you get 2 months off, and you got June and July off. You know what I'm saying? That if you get out in May, you got June and July off. If you get out in June, you got July and August off. So you got those 2 months off. But Christmas is going to be about, you can potentially get up to 2 weeks off, maybe two and some change. It ain't gonna be, no, it's not three. And then spring break, you'll get spring break goes from what, Good Friday to whatever, uh, Easter, right? No, what the week? It's a week. It's a week. So You got school for 10 months out the year. You're off for 2 months. And Christmas is a week or two. And they try to give you about 2 weeks for Christmas. And spring, around Easter, they try to give you that week off around Easter. It's just a weird when, like the like for a year, like whatchamacallit, and Easter didn't happen until late April, and he was like, "What the hell?" Easter, bro. I don't know how they time that shit, but Easter is just should be moving. Those movable holidays, bro. You're like, well, wait, that's a bro. It's one of the shits you got a question like, when is this? When is this happening? This year. It's not having the correct date. Why they always changing the date? Why they always changing the date? I think it goes off for some summer solstice or something. I don't know. And then those, you know how those is like a thing. A solstice? What the hell is a solstice? I don't know how they can move Easter like. Like, how did we agree on this? Who making up these rules? I don't know what a solstice is, bro. You know how like there would be like those other little I don't even know what you call that. I don't even know what you call it. Those scientific seasonal things. What the hell? A solstice. A winter. There's a winter one and a summer one, I think. But I think I think it has something to do with that. I could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong. Man, hey yo, the moon look a little closer. That shit is the size of a quarter. I always thought what it would be like to go to school in the U.S. early 2000s. Oh, hey, see, but you know, people like what you want. You know, the times to go. Another question for ChatGPT. Um, is it yellow? When I got up this morning, it was bright. Nah, it's super white. Nah, it's super bright right now. I can try to see if I can watch it call it. But if you can rephrase your question, I not rephrase it, but if you make that with a little more because I told you the timing for it. The timing for it, school. But what school like? But then like this is where I was watching this one video, and I was like, you know what? Nah. I was like, nah, I just can't agree. You know, you get to that point of a video, like, yeah, I was with you until you got here. um, let's see. This thing, yeah, not bad. Like you think your camera's good until you try to take a picture of the moon. You think you're good? That thing is just bussing. That thing is just bussing right now, bro. That thing is just, and that's another thing that's trying to make me debate on some. I'm gonna put this on a shirt. Um, Break fast. Camera always look like shit when trying to get them on. I don't know if y'all seen that one joint. I don't know if y'all seen the one joint where, and they actually like practice it out in school, where your phone and I'm not sure if it's on iPhone, just on iPhone thing or whatever. But when you put your camera up to it, it like whatever to like I don't even know how to explain this. They did it in like there's a video of people doing it in like a classroom, and the phone the image on the phone would try to like make like a moon picture, but it wouldn't be what you're seeing on the thing. Joe Rogan he had put it on his podcast, and they had talked about it. Like it would. Like they did. So what they did was they projected a picture of a moon onto the wall, and it fixes it up, and it's like, what the hell's going on? And like, yeah, like fix it up, but it ain't really showing you what you really seeing, like what's really supposed to be right there. That John, and like the other day I was trying to get some videos or whatever, and the camera would, cause there's um this thing, so like it was like I could see the sun and the moon at the same time, and it happens like it happen like you can just see it. Like if there are times you're like, yeah, the moon's right there. Like if you was just outside enough and you just watch out, the moon's right there. And so I tried to like get them both, and I was like, there's the moon, there's the sun, right? And I just moved my camera like that. And the shit, when I put the shit on what you call it, it just went out like, yo, what the hell is going on? I couldn't get the video. I couldn't get the video. It just kept messing up. But he said to figure out what school was like in the 2000s, but this is one of those like, oh, I was about to say like, this guy was talking, and he was talking about tree houses. He was like, are tree houses real? Like, does anybody, have you ever seen like, but it's like when I went to go Google pictures, like nobody really ever really had a tree house. Like, that's rich people shit. It's like, that's that's why. And it's like, but he said, but then he said, because he was trying to, like, our tree house is really real. Like, you know what I'm saying? People actually really even have those, right? But when he got to like a school fight, a lunch fight, I was like, he was like, I don't think those are real either. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's where you lost me. And now it's like, now I'm not sure about the validity of anything you just said before that. When I was going to school, bro, a food fight, bro, a food fight was, bro, and it was like, like, how does this start? Throw a milk. That's all you had to do, bruh. Throw a milk across the lunchroom. And I don't even know, like, they say movement catches the eye. You see that milk go across the lunchroom, somebody, and then it's like, it's just a chain reaction. Full fight, and niggas is throwing milk and everything, bro. So, man, that's like, and that, how certain things is like they do and don't happen now, and it's like, man, y'all be having food fights. Damn, school boring as hell. Like, bro, that's not supposed to be happening in school. Hell, a bullshit, a bullshit. Um, Saturday detention. I'm like, y'all, I don't think they got it. Bro, I had Saturday detention. I don't even know why. I just remember I was in that. I learned how to factor. I learned how to factor real good in that jail. I was like, if I'm here, I might as well go ahead and work on practice this. Let's see. We bring our own food. They don't do cafeteria. Oh man. Oh, well, I guess that would clear up a food fight. If you can. It's like, my mama made me this sandwich. A bag of apples? Hey, bro, that is what you doing with those apples, bro? You launch an apple, bro? Oh hell no, bro. Like there's certain things, and it's not to like, I'm not justifying throwing a milk, but to get no, it's like which one? Like even just think about it. Would you rather get hit with a milk or an apple? The apple might hurt. The milk, the milk. What? He came to school. He chose violence. The only thing about the milk, but the milk don't smell good. milk, milk don't smell good, bro. That's like you gonna be wet. Like those are the only like if you had to think about it, like the pros and cons. I need a diagram for that. Pros, cons. the the milk the apple, yeah, it might hurt in the moment. The truth hurts, but over time, you gonna be all right. That milk, bruh. Just the rest, you gonna be wet. You ain't gonna dry off instantly. You gonna smell like milk. Milk ain't a smell that you want to smell. If you get with an apple, what you gonna have a lump? If that, maybe. Imagine having a black eye. How'd you get that? Hey, you should see the bear. If it's between me and the car, pray for the car. Apple, swelling. Milk, getting into your clothes. It's like, which one here? Um, but oh, and then like, and so like, I think it's like it's the differences of things. Like, you know how some like, when it comes like to what to wear and this and the third. So like, it was, if you wore, and it was like, yo, if you white t-shirt and some Levi jeans, you good. Like, for the most part, you gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. You know, like where you shopping at, where you getting this out of her, man. And then like just being a teenager, bro, and you outgrow clothes, and you just outgrow the shit too fast, and oh man, and then you know it's just a different generation, like with bullying, and you know, I guess I think our generation. It's not that we I don't know, I don't know, I just not to say that it's necessary, but with the bullying and stuff, man, it's just like if you grew up in a certain time in a certain area, it's like all right, you kind of learn how to just you get thicker skin, you can handle your words, and or you move around in a certain way. It ain't even about this other thing. It's like I've seen this before. I know how to handle this. You know, it's a cold world out here. You gotta. When you grow up, you gotta learn how to navigate certain spaces and realms. And if you just never did, man, grew up in like the 2000s, man, the 2000s, bro. Those are the things I'm trying to think about here. What was school like? Cause you know, like when it comes to class is, and but as a teacher, that was one of the things I was like, yo, um, that's always the debate right there. That's always the debate. So like one of the things I first noticed, like with the generations, like I know for me, like coming up, if the teacher wasn't in class, or what you want to call it, or this and that third, like people used to talk a lot. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Like you knew people, this and that third. Like there was a lot of talking, interaction. Nowadays, you can walk into a classroom and it might be quiet and everybody's on their phone. But uniforms, one day a year, you're allowed to wear normal clothes. And forgive me if I'm not sure if I'm not saying it, mufti or mufti. Oh my gosh, bro. Now, there's pros and cons, pros and cons. So with the uniform, you don't have to worry about, everybody's wearing the same things. The first one or the second? Or can you say either one? So with uniforms, that kills the whole, that unalives the whole like, oh, if, the joking about the clothes that being having like what you gonna wear in this and that third. And it also, when you getting ready in the morning, you don't gotta worry about what you wearing. It's like I know what I'm wearing. That takes away up the brain space. Of even trying to do that once a year. And then like, what does? Okay, you gotta tell me then. You gotta tell me. Did you participate, or was there times in years where you're like, I'm gonna skip it. I don't even care. Like you've been wearing the uniform. Like I'm not about to participate today. Like right, yeah. Or was it such a like an important day? Like yo, I finally get to wear what I want to wear. Like having a uniform because I didn't have to think about it. That's the um Mark Zuckerberg, I think, or yeah, it was one of them billionaires. You know, they don't. They wear a white T-shirt and blue jeans. They wear the same thing every day, so they don't have to think about it. Um, I always wore normal clothes when I was allowed, but the pressure to put out the bathroom one day, it's like how fast. Honestly, I forgot, but really, I didn't have a nice design of clothes. Everyone took advantage of my to show off. Oh, I see, I can see it. He's like, yeah, like, you know what? I'm not even decided. He's like, I'm still not even going to participate in these shenanigans. Oh man, it was. I go. That is funny. You know, nah, cause that is the real thing, right? But oh man, I forgot you, baby. Whole time, I knew I wasn't gonna participate this day. Oh man, it's like the whole time. No, in the back of your mind, I legitimately wasn't participating. I was not participating. Year after year, the same thing. Next year, man, next year. Uh, it's one of those. Phew, that conversation's over with. Hey yo, hey yo. Oh man, that is hilarious. Oh man, that's hilarious, bro. And it's like you could definitely see that. It's like you can definitely see that, man. But that's something against the grain shit to go. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. When you say I can't. Cause I mean, and then I mean, cause there's also and like to the point, right? To the point of a one day, of how passable it is, like, cause then, cause then the pressure is different if it was 1 week. The pressure is different if it's 1 week. Especially different if it's like 1 week. But one day, oh man, yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna just get past this. Let's get past this. Because actually, for ROTC, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. Do you have ROTC? You know, the military thing. You got dressed up. Because I was in ROTC. Now ROTC was once a week. You had to wear the uniform. ROTC was once a week. And so, like on the flip side, so same thing. On the flip side, for me, it was like, it was cool because I'm like, well, shit, that's one less outfit. I got a plan. I can just wear this motherfucking uniform. School principal, firefighter, brought a fire truck to school for athletics day. Imagine getting smoked by a fire hose at full pressure. That's a thing. I see. One part of me can see like that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? It's hot outside or something, but like, hey, yeah. Yeah, man, cadets. You got cadets. Oh, that's a whole. It's a whole nuts. Everything is like you got to actually want to do that. Was always in the middle of the summer. Oh yeah, well that. Okay, so they have this thing where it's like, but that's not even like everywhere. They have this one thing where it's the fire hose. No, I gotta say fire hose. The fire hydrant. The fire hydrant. They'll unscrew those or whatever and let the kids play in the street or something. But it ain't no. Hey kids. It ain't one of those. It ain't one of those type of moments and whatnot. It's hilarious, man. Man, I hope. Yeah, I seen that in the movie. One of those. I hope that, like, cause it's a clear sky, so I hope that. Well, never mind. Never mind. That already defeated the purpose of what you call it. When I showed y'all the, mind you, I used the back camera. And that shit look ass. I was about to say, oh man, hopefully tomorrow, the clear skies, and I can just try to, get a nice little visual with the moon. Shit was ass, bro. Shit, you ain't getting no goddamn good ass visual. That's a, as good as they make this shit, everybody, and it's like I don't even know why they do this. Some of the stuff you guys have to be doing. It's pretty cool to hear about. Oh, that was, but that's one of them questions. Like, oh, so over here, like you go to the zoo, they got the tigers and the elephants and whatnot. What do they call the zoo in Africa? If this is, it's regular for them, ain't it? The, these tigers and bears and stuff. A leopard, a cheetah. What's the? It's a leopard, a cheetah, and there's I feel like maybe one more, and they got like the spots. I don't know. Boom cha. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. They call it outside. Ooh, a jaguar. But a jaguar is black, ain't it? Or is a black jaguar a thing? I feel like a jaguar is just black, though, right? Giraffes, yeah. We had all this exotic. It's exotic. Panther. Then you see how they. You see what is it? Maybe it's one of those two. A leopard, a cheetah. Yeah, but I feel like a panther or a jaguar. I don't feel like neither one of them have a spot. So, I don't know. It's botany. It's botanical. That's vegetables. Those are herbs. The scientific people be on some. I don't even know what they say. It's the taxidermy. They be trying to name stuff. It's a cat. It's a feline. A lion. A this or that. You know how I don't know. You know how somebody might ask like, "Oh, that's a good question," and then when you hear the answer, you're like, "Oh man, I don't know." Well, you thought it was a good question until you heard the answer. Like, "Oh, never mind." It's like that. For instance, like calling it horsepower, and it was like, you know, how many things are like faster than a horse, it was like cheetahs and this and the third. But then I remember somebody had asked this right, and it's like, horses ain't that really, you know what I'm saying? Cheetahs are faster, and this that. Why is it called horsepower? And then scusa, the comments have started. You go to the comments, and the comments was like, well, which one of those can you like domesticate and actually like, own to be able to say like to measure within like the increments. And then like those things that do hunt, like with the lions, tiger. You got lions, tigers. What's the other one? A liger. And you're like, that shouldn't exist. That's not supposed to happen. And then it do happen. And then it'd be sad. Then the people in the comments be sad. All the animal lovers be like, it can't reproduce. And that'd be the sad shit. Now, it was that one Jane, it was like super huge. Hey, hey, listen, I'm not even mad because what you call it. Yesterday, was it yesterday? It was the day before. My days are different because I be up all night and I sleep when the sun is up. I don't be fucking doing what. When the days when's yesterday? When does yesterday start into the new day begin? I don't know. I'm trying to remember that. But within the last 48 hours, the question was we didn't understand the one Jane. Well, she probably knew. She was probably closer to it than I was, but it was this one question I was getting, because I was getting mad. I was like, yo, They be like, it's a full moon in this. I was like, son, even if you're going by the whatchamacallits, I'm like, it's currently this season. Like, how the hell is a full moon and da da da? So, and then we was talking about the AI engineer. Yeah, it's another video. I was talking about the AI. It was a thing. What do you add? You got to figure out what do you have to ask. They call it, yeah, I think it's called AI engineering or prompt engineering. What prompt do you give the AI so that it can give you the result that you're intended to be looking for? You know, because we're starting to see the parts of AI. So ChatGPT, and if you got an account with ChatGPT, I think it'll edit your pictures, videos, and animate shit and all that other stuff. So like that's like so those are things like, oh, we're privy to. So what about how like they scale stuff out for us. So the stuff that they're privy to and the type of AI that they even have access to, like what does theirs do? And like that, like what does theirs do? So like that's the thing. And I just remember like when teaching, it was this whole like the virtual reality headsets and whatnot. And I remember I had told my whatchamacallit, I was like, yeah, this shit coming. And I was like, yeah, they about to start doing this shit in schools. And now like the kids got headsets in schools. And I'm like, yeah, it ain't if it's like if you see where it's at now, it ain't but too far before all of a sudden they don't have to come at all and they got the headset at home, and it's just the whole thing virtual, bruh. The whole thing virtual. The metaverse. The metaverse, bruh. That is the next big thing, bruh. Since sliced bread. When we talk about like inventions and huge like what's that thing called? Inventions, progress, man. Still that we still debate whether they step foot on the moon. What? But, but um, what was it? Okay, we still debate the whole shit about the moon, but yeah, man, the way things are going. Some Scottish guy in the 1800s did some experiment with horses on their wheels, see how long it would take for one revolution. You can use the bike. Horse and carriage. Man, horse and carriage. It was like it was only a matter of time. That's the next big thing, man, the metaverse. It ain't gonna be how the fuck shit sent sliced bread? What the fuck was so important about sliced bread, bro? Hey, bro. Hey, bro. You're like, damn, niggas, that shit must have really, that shit was whooping their ass. Sliced bread, bro? That's like, shit was just, hey, bro, hold on, I'm trying to think. Because now you can still go, you can still buy it as a loaf. It ain't sliced up. Just break it. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Because it is like the television, bro. Like the things that we've had now and the fact that that's still a saying, the best thing since television. The best thing since the cell phone. The best thing since the internet. And the internet came before the cell phone. Internet is undefeated. The best thing since the metaverse. The metaverse is the next big thing, bro. Like I think that's gonna be like a cultural phenomenon. Like, how do you even introduce that? It just don't sound as good. It just doesn't roll off the tongue. Hey, cause it's the fact when you say it, either out loud or in your head, the accent. And you cook it again. Hey, bro. and, and not only that, it is the fact that how like, yeah, it is like, bread is already cooked. It's already a thing. It's toast. Toast, bro. Toast. Bro, who the fuck? Cook it again. Hey, bro. You know, this the concept, bro. Be the concept. So, for instance, this one shorty, she did with garlic bread. She made, I forget what type of sandwich she made, but she made it with garlic bread. Matter of fact, I posted her page. I recently was scrolling and I was like, this her. I'm like, this her I'm talking about. And she is one of the people that like, bro, it was funny because like she was stuttering and mumbling in her voiceovers and did not edit it and did not do and still just posted the video as is. Y'all gonna look at this food? I was like, mm-hmm, yep. You had me, man. I was so. And her page popped back up, and then, thank you. And then she like, so I went to her page. I'm like, oh, she got, and then like, she was traveling. I'm like, oh, she outside. She outside. And you know how like how people do things, like with like whether it's like the content creation or travel videos, like I see how they did it, and you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, like you can receive how this person does it, and this how this okay, and I was like, oh look at her traveling. I wasn't mad at her at all. It was nice to see it. It was nice to see. Um, she out here doing her thing, bro. She out here doing her thing, man. So that was hype. That was hype, man. Cause it's just like I always I want to show other people that video. Like, yeah, I should look at this. Somebody, come on, look at this. Somebody, come look at this. Just look at this. Look. I don't even know what she was making that day. I don't even know what she was making that day. But it had me fooled, bro. Bro, every time I look at this damn moon, bro, it pissed me off. Pissed me clean, smooth the fuck off. The fact that you can't get no good visuals of it, bro. Shit pissed me clean the fuck off, bro. It just should be. Oh. Oh, yeah. The It's just, bro, man. You know how like fumbled. That is the one thing about that whole shit, right? Fumbled, and it's when you are at a certain level, it's like you're not falling for gimmicks or certain things, but for so long, like you're like, oh, I like, he had different opinions to me. He want to give it a chance, and no, okay, and so there's the beauty in that. There's the beauty in that, right? You know what I'm saying? The fact that y'all have varying opinions. Are we looking at the same thing here? it, and that's the point. That's the point of like it could have been better. Like the fact that it could have been better. This could have been flushed out. Like the ideas or this and the third. Um, and it was in it's when you talk about it, right? Conceptually, if you take out just the meat and potatoes, right, and just tell somebody, well, here's what it was. This like, oh, it's a vampire movie set in this, and that, third, boom, 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 and this and third. You like, oh, it should be pretty good. It should be pretty good. Um. Uh, oh, so you're giving it. So it's the potential. He's like, the potential was there. You like, it ain't, but it ain't there. It's just, the movie is what it is. There is no. We're not talking about potential. We talk about what It is. What did it give? And he's like, well, it's like, it could have did this and good, but it didn't. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but didn't. um, and that was that, and like that's what I don't know what you call it of uh whether I was like, if you want to get pissed off, watch the reviews. Not, you had me in the first laugh, not gonna lie. But that was a nut, like, I like, so, and it was one of those of like, this is how you can tell like it wasn't really fleshed out too well. This and the third of how long the movie was. The first 45 minutes, it took 45 to 50 minutes for us to finally get for them to get to the juke joint that they want. And so for me, every time I hear the word juke joint, I'm thinking about the color purple. So those are also some of the things that like just mess with me. But like, it took 45 minutes and it didn't have to, when for what he was doing. The first Johns is him literally going to say, I need you for security. I need you to make the menu and food. I need you to be the music and harmonica. And that the first 45 minutes is him just linking up with different people to say, hey, I'm gonna need you for this. I think, but those could have been wrapped up quicker. It could have been there should have been more. Sammy really didn't get to play the guitar, but one real time. The best, you know what I'm saying? The one time he finally was able to get to play the guitar was the best part of the whole, them mixing the different types of music and genres all within the music. But that's something that they could have fleshed out sooner and before, like, and gave us, so we understand his power and his skill, and we understand why this vampire is looking for him. It it you see what I'm saying? Like, it took it took an hour and some change into the movie for the vampire to explicitly tell us what the fuck his power, why he's looking for, you know what I'm saying, the boy. All the vampire, and I think what we were talking about, um the personalities of the vampires, how that's just not, um yeah, it's I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of hard to. I mean, well, let me not say it's kind of hard because they did it to make a vampire's personality like just corny, and so I like the idea that their personality switched. Like, okay, them as a human, them as a vampire, that their personality changed. Fine, but the personality shouldn't have been corny as a vampire. That was one of the things to talk about. It's like, how'd you make the vampire corny? Like, it's supposed to be, if I'm using my words right, austere. It's supposed to be a little spooky, a little scary. Like, even the humor, the humor should be on some pick poor Robin clean. The humor, and then the other parts of, and then like, it's 2025. And for certain things, like, as an audience and a viewer, like, you playing with my emotions, like with logic, and it's like, logically speaking, like, for you to see, for you logically to be put into a certain situation, like, because this is where I'm ready for the movie to end now. When the Asian lady, it wasn't the Asian lady. It was one of them people said, okay, technically, all we have to do is wait until sunrise. As soon as that was said, and it was like, even before that was verbalized, that literally crushed the rest of the plot of the movie, a night or plot or whatever. That literally crushed every minute after that, because it's like, logically speaking, it's yes, nothing else has to happen now. And that was like a crusher. That, um that was like a crusher when he said that, cause like for us as the audience, it's like, yeah, all y'all have to do is wait until the morning, just sit there, like nothing else has to happen, and so everything that happens after that is like, yeah, you're dragging it out, and these are not good scenes, and then it was all just so wasted, and that's like you're wasting my time. Them passing that tomato around, and like how those are like, okay, something's going to happen where it has to give off the effect of the you don't want to eat it while you don't want to eat it, or this that and the third, or some this. It's like those everything has to happen is like, shit, I knew this one. You know those little I knew this was that, like, you know what I'm saying. Everything after that was like, shit, bro, you really just messed up a whole goddamn movie. You know what I'm saying? To get to this point, you strung out the movie to get to this point, and now we're here, and like now we're waiting for it to end. And that's the worst part of watching any movie, right? Waiting for it to end. Like, oh my goodness, where do we go from here? It's at least better to be in a movie like I don't like. Okay, I'm trying to figure out because when I watched, what was it? When I watched Casino. When I watched Casino, there was it is a, you're not sure about what's going to happen and how things are going to play out. You know what I'm saying? hmm and even when it comes to like, like there are certain types of creators who like either recreate stuff or that's one of them James where you're like, nah, this is how it should have went. Oh wow, you lost your Space Jam virginity. Hey, hey, those are nice. That like, like that's an actual like that's not like, I don't know how to explain that. That's, like people. Oh man, I need to get one of those memes. I've been seeing those memes every day. Those memes with people. I've been talking about it too. The memes with people are in the sheets and they're just in their bed and they're smiling at their phone. That's one of those. That's such a wholesome thing. But it's like, it's, you get to appreciate the classics. You know, you know what I'm saying, like, because because those are it's exciting. Like the nostalgic of it, whatever. It gives you a reason to relive. Like, I have a reason. You haven't seen this? Ah, just relax. Don't even worry about it. Press play. It's like it's cool, and you just get to sit there the whole time. Are you enjoying this? Is this good for you? ah, what you forgot? It held up. The adult jokes. Oh man, that's making me want to go watch it again. That's making me want to go watch it again because you don't realize it until now. You're like, I didn't. They were saying this. I don't know if kids should have been watching this. It's like, yeah, I'm glad we watched it as a kid. I'm glad we got it as a kid. Even man, well, I'm not sure how it is over there, but like they got the like McDonald's, like, but I get it from a business standpoint. I get it. You know how like if they decide to like give up this location, it can be sold easier. That's why it's much more blander. But somebody was like, yo, it used to look like a tiki bar. You know what I'm saying? And shit used to, you know what I'm saying, be up there. Used to be something. Used to be something, bro. Right, nice, man. That's nice. So what's that? One, Yeah, I got one or two more. I got about one or two more. Hey, let me say thank you. Let me say thank you. You definitely, y'all definitely changed the mood, brought the vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate y'all tapping in and tuning in. Y'all definitely shared some laughs, some jokes, and some insights. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the show. And next time y'all tapped in, let me know how it is. Waterfront, right? Let me know how it. Let me know, is it good? Is it worth watching? Is it worth watching? You know, you start watching a new show, like, oh, we're wrapped in this. We're on season 8 already, huh? What do you mean? Yeah, yeah. It was, yeah, man, yeah, man. Yeah, so like that's the other part. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we got footage of it, and you can, you know what I'm saying, you can see the conversation and different things like that. But it was nice to be able to have an art conversation. It was nice, you know what I'm saying, to be able to have an art conversation, to get the artist's viewpoint on their motivation and why they did or chose not to, the decisions they made within creating art. So it was nice to have an art conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what I was showing her, like, the way I'm like approaching the collages is like with the shirts and whatnot. I'm trying to like put and play stuff together. And so, but that's the thing. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And enjoy y'all show. Enjoy y'all show, man. And let me know if it's good. So so then I can go try to watch it. I try to see if I can try to find it. See if I can try to find it, and then we can all just discuss it and debate about it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But yeah, that should be alright. I'm just be out here watching this moon. You know, watching this moon, man. Cause it's only gonna be up for a little bit longer. But tomorrow should be and that's always the thing. Don't put off anything you can do today, tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised. So I'm thinking about that. And it's not a if. Alright. Bet. Break it down. Winning to do something today or tomorrow. Today or tomorrow. But yeah, we should. Oh, I think it was like the approach. I think that's what I'm gonna be looking at. The approach. How do I want to approach it? Is it just space it out all at once? I think it would be too taxing. Not taxing. It would be, when it comes to conciseness, just going back and forth. But you know, we have two video ideas. Mewtwo, the Pokemon game. I got a couple phrases, and not even quotes or nothing, but just a couple phrases. And those are just random. Those are episodes. Those are episodes. No, those are videos, not episodes. For videos, no. A 2 year celebration. A 2 year. Yeah, 2 year type of celebration type of thing. You know, and people like, I've been taking this seriously for this long. Bruh. And taking something serious. Taking something serious. And how do you what if in like not being able to I'm not even sure if that's a topic, skill, whatever. Not skill. But okay. You decide to take something serious, but not have all the materials or all of whatever. Well, I'll just say resources because that should encompass everything, right? You don't have the resources that you would like to have. You would like to have. So that's always a thing too. That's always a thing too. Ventuno. Yeah, so we'll see what happens before then. But at the same time, man. Oh, so yeah, that was the next little whatchamacallit. They ain't do a poll or a Q&A. Damn, okay. But the one what's that thing? What am I? Fuck, I lost the track. Oh, you celebrate before or after, and then you get that one notion where it's like, don't celebrate too soon. Don't your chickens before they hatch. Count your don't count your chickens, but don't count your egg. What the hell is that saying? Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Anyway, but you know that you will move forward with some things. Because I've also seen or heard those types of people who like they celebrate before. It's like I know that this is coming, or that this is going to happen, or that this is the motivation. Like it's like how they be like the dude was like, I'm going to once I reach he was like once I finish this or reach this milestone or whatever, I'm going to get myself a watch. So he was like, I'm gonna get myself to watch now, and how that evokes those same feelings or whatever. But even just looking at the watch can just be on some, yeah. Whoever looks at the watch, but those are two different things too. Because sometimes some people just like, yeah, I got it, so now I don't even gotta. Those you can't lie to yourself. can start to make my walk now. I can start to make my walk now.